So let's go ahead and jump right in and talk about where my account is, what I'm planning for it, and just my general thought process behind the future of what I'm going to be doing in Lost Ark. Let's go. Now I'm going to be completely transparent. I am doing this on a trackpad on this laptop that I'm on right now, so bear with me. But let's go ahead and start off with my main roster, which is now on Una, no longer on Zosma, formerly Zosma. And let's just check out my top 6 here for now. I've got my Sorceress here at 1550, my Gunslinger at 1580. I don't think y'all can see that because of my webcam. And then of course my main, my Glaivier, my Slayer, my Deathblade, and my Paladin here. The reason that I have not honed my Paladin past 1540 and my Sorceress past 1550 is because I just don't have that much fun playing them in general. I enjoy hopping on them and running through a couple of raids every week, but that is about it. I definitely don't want to continue to push them to 1580 and beyond, and it's definitely not worth it to do so just in the name of getting more mats. And as far as my Gunslinger and my Deathblade, I have gotten them to 1580 and beyond because I really enjoy playing them, and I'm still waiting for that Gunslinger rework. If you are too, let me know down in the comments below. I know a lot of us are, but as far as my Deathblade is concerned, I went ahead and decided to hone her up to 1580 because she became very enjoyable to play, which I'll get into that in just a bit when I cover her a little bit more in depth and what my plans are for her. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the Glaivier. Now we did hit the plus 25 weapon. Let's go, baby. So that is the biggest difference between the last account video and this one, is we have finally reached. And if you want to go and watch that video, go ahead and go check it out. It'll be in the link above here in the video. But we've also got a few other things completed. So we also got full level 10 gems here, and these 2 level 7s are no diff. It's really not important, but there's not really anything else that you can put them on that would be better, so they're gonna stay level 7s. Really the only things we got to work on are a couple of elixirs, mainly the pants. It would be very ideal if I had crit damage on the pants, because the difference in damage for me as a Pinnacle Glaivier between additional damage 5 and crit damage 5 is about 2%, or a little bit over 2%. I have that to work on. There's a couple of other things I could get a little bit better. For example, I could get critical 5 on my gloves and maybe get a little bit better roll on my gloves. I'm working with an epic elixir right now actually on my gloves, so I'll definitely be aiming to improve those going into Thaymine in the next month and a half or so. But other than that, I really don't have anything else to work on with my Glaivier. I won't be improving my accessories likely anytime soon. To upgrade these from Relic to Ancient and keep the same quality, it would be about 300k or more. I would like to go ahead and get all my armor pieces at 1630 by the time Thaymine arrives, and then I'm big chillin', and we're gonna see how Thaymine Hard goes on release. But let's go ahead and go to my Slayer. So my Slayer is still hanging out around 1610. Not much has changed with her eye level because she's just insanely unlucky. I've been honing her weapon, trying to get it to plus 20, man. It's at like 50%. I've been honing her chest. It's at like 80% or something like that. I just can't get anything to hone, quite honestly, for her, and I only hone with bound materials, and it's been that way for a while with her. She's just been very unlucky, so hopefully some of that starts to turn around and I'll be able to get her to 1620, but that is the goal. Now in terms of her elixirs though, I have been able to get some really good rolls on her elixirs. I got a Bis glove that I probably will never change, attack power 4, critical 4, and I've been able to get a couple of other 4/4s. They're not very good, like the chest piece here, but we did get 35 set, and that definitely increased the damage quite a bit. Now we are 5x3+1 Punisher, that hasn't changed, but we did get a level 10 plus gem, and oh my goodness, it is seriously damage central. I love my Slayer, and Apart from getting my Glaivier to 1630 in terms of all of her armor pieces, honing my Slayer to 1620 is the next biggest goal that I have. And it will be happening as soon as the hones will just hit. I'm putting so much into my Slayer, so hopefully things start to turn around and I get a little more lucky. But I'm gonna hold off at 1621. Well, it'll be a little bit over 1620 because I'll get her weapon to 1625, which is the blue and white glow. That's actually the only reason I'm going for plus 20. And then all of her armor pieces at 1620, and then I'll hold there until Echidna, and then we'll be able to start advanced honing from that point. Let's go ahead and move on to my next favorite character in this current roster, my Blade. The same week that the last balance patch hit the West and there were major changes to Deathblade, both remaining energy and surge, I went ahead and spent the gold to get my Surge Blade up to 1580. She was at 1560, but I just decided, hey, I'm having a ton of fun on Surge now and it is time. She was hanging out around 1560 because I just wasn't having that much fun with her. She doesn't have full Econ gear, but they have said that they're going to be increasing the raid rewards this month, so hopefully that's as soon as the breaker patch hits on the 20th of March. That's what everyone is assuming, and what in my opinion would make the most sense after the next server merge on the 13th. So hopefully after that we'll be getting more Econ mats because I have not been buying the boxes. I've been saving all the gold that I can, of course trying to get my Glaivier as high of eye level as possible for the Theamine hard on release. In terms of her actual build, I went 5x3 Surge. I felt like it wasn't really worth it to go 5x3 plus 1 because it would have cost me another 120 or 130k gold, and for Surge getting that plus 1 Ether Predator, I just didn't really think it was worth it. I felt like it was much more worth it to still get a pretty good spec rating, or as high as possible within reason for how much I wanted to spend on her accessories, instead of going lower quality on her accessories and getting a 5x3 plus 1. So that's what we did, and we got all level 7 gems here with a level 9 Surge gem. I might take that to level 10 eventually in the next month or two, but we'll see. But for the time being, I'm very much enjoying the new style of Surge Deathblade. On to the Gunslinger. I leveled up my Gunslinger to 1580 a couple months ago because I realized I do have a lot of fun playing Gunslinger, and she is eventually going to get reworked, hopefully, and I'm holding out for that before I start pushing her like crazy. She still has level 7 gems. I have a time to hunt build that I play, but I'm really waiting for the rework to see if I should go 5x3 plus 1 with Peacemaker or with time to hunt, and I don't really want to invest either way until they do that. So I'm still just holding on for that. I'm holding on for the gems and everything like that, but at the end of the day, I still do have a very fun time playing her. She's just chilling on a con gear right now. She needs a couple more pieces, pushing to 1600 slowly with bound materials, which she has a pretty good amount of bound materials. She got about 2600 radiance, so that is enough to get to 1600 if she had all the con gear. And when I get there, I'll likely go ahead and throw on a couple level 9 gems because I will be doing normal Voldus at that point, and it only seems necessary and relevant to do it at that point. And the newest addition that you're looking at to the top 6 on breaker release anyways is the War Dancer. That is right, I am almost a 2x1x1 or almost a 3x1x1 build. I am so excited because this is my character that I'm going to be pushing with the event and the path event as well, because I want to get her to 1600 as quick as possible. I'm ready to invest in her. She's probably going to be my third right under Slayer, and maybe eventually even be pushing past Slayer. I'm not sure though, because I really do love playing my Slayer and my Glaivier, of course, but I'm so excited. So as soon as that breaker event comes out, it is on, baby. I've been saving mats like crazy, so make sure guys stay tuned in for that. But we are also going to be making a breaker on my alternate Steam account as well, so that's going to be a really good time too. And guys, don't forget, I stream once per week, every week. Usually it's Sundays, but with where I'm at right now, it might change to Saturdays or Mondays. I'm not sure yet. Just stay tuned to the YouTube and to the Twitch. I will put a little notification there so that you know for sure ahead of time. But yeah, guys, we stream once a week, every week. Come on out, come hang out, man. It's a blast. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the other rosters because I have a few. So let's go ahead and go on to my second roster here on Azina. And you can see it hasn't really changed at all, and it's not ever going to, especially now that we're not getting merged or anything like that. I'm just gonna keep playing this like I have been and doing raids when I can, having a good time, and just using it to earn some extra gold on the side while I continue to push my main characters that I really enjoy playing. But my Soul Eater here is about 1587, almost 1590. She's almost hit enough free hones to get to 1590. Once she got all of her con gear, I haven't honed her at all. I haven't bought any gems for her. She's still rocking the event gems, so she's just chilling, man. But I really have a lot of fun playing her, but it's not worth it to me to really invest in her and continue to push to 1600 or anything like that, because she's not going to be earning me any more gold because I have to pay for the honing and the extra gems that I might need and all that kind of stuff. So it's really just not worth it in the end. But on to the next roster, which is my Ezekiel roster, which is also somehow not getting merged. All three of my rosters, none of them are getting merged, but as you can see, there are no changes here either. We're straight chilling, doing the same thing over here, just having a good time, playing the characters, enjoying the classes, and getting some extra gold when we can. And as you might notice here, I do have a character on Ladon, and real quick, that character is just there so that I can take advantage of the servers merging and get an extra whole set of bonus room materials from the store. You can also follow Juke Wall's guide. I'll make sure and link that in the description below too, because you can get all kinds of stuff. You get login event rewards, daily playtime rewards. You can use that to get an extra anniversary skin. You can use it to get all kinds of stuff. But it was a very short time window that you had to be able to do this, and I wasn't able to make a full video to do this and let y'all know because I was traveling, I was moving around, I was trying to get situated, and I just wasn't able to get it up in time because you do need a 3-day clearance, and here it is already Saturday, so I was not able to get it up in time. So I apologize, guys, but that is why I have an extra character on Ladon, just to take advantage of the servers merging. But that is everything for this video, guys. The next video that I'm gonna be working on is how to maximize your damage output on your class for 0 gold. Make sure and stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel if you're looking forward to it, or if you just like Lost Ark content in general. I would love to see you around here more. And guys, I hope y'all all have a fantastic day. But that is the end of this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.